Okay guys, so my dad might have just bought the cleanest 2003 Yamaha WR450. We got it a couple weeks ago, and it's so nice. This, as you guys can tell, well, this is a newer front front tire, so that's not anything nice, but I mean these plastics are really nice. I mean it's really clean. Like, it's just, I mean there's no wear at all to the brake rotors at all, which is insane. There's still a sticker yet on there. The only difference though, I think it has different handlebars on it. But and then it has 285 miles on it, which is pretty insane. And I mean everything operates good, like it's just crazy. This is probably gonna sound like a selling video, but it really isn't. We're just talking about this. Yeah, so, I mean, look at this. Look at the foot pegs. The foot pegs are literally brand new, as you guys can tell. There's no wear on the frame or on the engine cases at all or anything. Like, the radiators look brand new. I mean, these look old because, I mean, it's on the gas tank, so these are obviously going to look like that. My TTR, when I had my TTR, they looked exactly like this, too. Yeah, so it's like I mean, it's such a nice bike. Like, the only problem is, though, the carburetor leaks, so my dad got a new pitcock for it, gaskets for the carburetor, new needle and seat, so we can repair that. But I mean, it's just so clean. Like, look at that rear shock absorber. I mean, wow. And this is the original rear tire on this thing. So it's a 19-year-old tire? Yeah, 19-year-old tire on this thing. And I mean, it's all nice. I mean, it's all like brand new. And because this thing, the guy wrote it. It was owned by a dentist, and he traded it in for some kind of 300, like I think it was a Kawasaki 300. This thing probably had too much power for him or something, maybe. And so he rode it in Michigan a few times. That's why it only has like 280 miles on it. And so there's stickers covering. There's a sticker right here and a sticker covering this up from the Michigan registration thingy. But yeah, these stickers are all there yet. This sticker's there yet. I love this taillight. It's like the coolest thing ever. It's really neat. Exhaust is all stock and like brand new looking. I mean, just look at that. I mean, no rust on it or anything at all. Like, it's still like shiny. Like, no dirt or anything on it, which is insane. And this thing is already pretty loud. I mean, it's pretty loud. With this stock exhaust, like it is pretty loud, guys. And you can take the spark arrestor off and make it so loud. We're probably gonna do that sometime. So just wait for that video, but. I did that to my TTR. I took the spark arrestor off, and that video would be up in this corner up there. But that was fun taking that off. But yeah, I mean, like, the rear brake rotor has no wear at all or anything on it. I mean, everything works as it should. I mean, it all works. It has tons of compression, like, you can't even, like, kick. I mean, it's just so powerful. I don't want to make the bike fall over, but... It's so much compression. Thank goodness it has electric start, which is nice. You just push this button right here and you turn it on and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. Like, there's no wear on the frame right here, no wear on the engine. The brake lever's brand new, foot pegs are brand new. I mean, look at that skid plate. I mean, everything is brand new on this bike. I mean, all the stickers are there. My dad was thinking about taking off these graphics. Let us know if we should take these off or keep them. My dad's thinking keeping all these, but taking off these, see, like, these look ugly. But let us know, because we might buy a new graphics kit or something. They're not horribly expensive, but they're like, I don't know, 50 bucks or so for an okay one. But, yeah, suspension's pretty nice on it. Seat cover's nice. So, yeah, so this thing makes 42 horsepower, we figured out from the engine. So we have 42 horses underneath there, and it does a top speed of, like, I looked on YouTube, and there were guys that had like a pipe on it and stuff, and maybe like an air filter on it or something, like an aftermarket air filter and stuff, and they were running about 90 mile an hour, so that's pretty insane. So this thing's a really fast bike. My dad rode it around, says it's pretty fun. But the only problem is, though, we didn't get a title for it, so we can't ride it on the street. So, yeah, these are really nice. But yeah, so we don't have a title for it. So, no street riding. We could get a title, but it's kind of a hassle. So, I don't know, my dad doesn't know if he's going to keep it for a while or not. I really like it, even though I'm too small for it. I can't fit on it. I tried getting on it, and that won't work. I barely fit on my dad's 125, on this RM125, but, so yeah, so that's pretty, I mean, it's a pretty clean bike. We'll have to get some riding videos of it on the GoPro, but it's pretty insane, guys. And then we have this thing here, as you guys all know, is my MX100, and don't worry, I said I was going to be putting out a video on this week, but, yeah, so anyways, as you guys know from the last video, at the end of the video, I said, oh, I broke something. Yeah, I broke the rubber thingies that go inside the hub, so that's fun. I accidentally forgot to tighten down the rear axle. I know. So anyways, I got one of them in. Turns out they're $10 a piece, which is insane. And we thought they were $10 for all of them instead of set from Bike Bandit that I had ordered them. It's only one, so we thought I ordered 3 more. And then thank goodness my dad works at Ellerding Motorsports, as you guys probably maybe know. And they didn't have a right tap for this thing, so I lost this nut, and I screwed it up, the threads right here, from having it loose. So my dad went to, I think, Redline Honda, and they had a tap, thank goodness. Now the screws on there are awesome. I got a cotter pin and a nut for it, and they cleaned this all up, made it look really nice. That's awesome. Then I have this speedometer, it doesn't work, so that's fun. But, yeah, these foot pegs are horrible. I need new foot pegs for it. And my seat cover is beautiful, as you guys can all tell. It's really not. Oh well, it works. But anyway, so yeah, this thing, stay tuned for more videos on this. And then, say we got this like a week or 2 ago, maybe. But yeah, it runs, I mean, it runs pretty good, but the carburetor's leaking, that's why it doesn't run perfect. It idles, but when you try to rev it, it likes to bog a little bit, so some adjusting there. But for 2003, it's literally mint condition. I forget what 0 to 60 is in this thing. I think it's in 6 seconds, I heard. But, so yeah, that's pretty insane, 450, so that's pretty fun. My, uncle used to have a WR400. Whenever I was, like, 3 years old, my dad would take me on rides on it. And, my dad remembers that one, so this brings back some memories of that bike, of him riding it some. But so yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I didn't really have any much content, so I just made this random video. That video should come out probably hopefully next week, hopefully. And then I've been working on old Briggs & Stratton over here. And there's my dad's RM125, 1997 RM125. I've been working on this contraption, trying to get it running, but I don't think I'm gonna make a video on this. It just has no spark. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. I measured the coil and the flywheel right, but there's this one wire in here. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not, but I don't know where it goes. So I'll have to ask my grandpa. And then spring break's coming up. So I'm actually filming this video. I'm uploading it today. So it's actually a Saturday video, and so next week is spring break. So today's Saturday. Next Friday, or this coming Friday, is the start of spring break, which is amazing. And, so we have no school for, like, a week, or 2 weeks, whatever. Or, no, not 2 weeks, a week and, I don't know, a couple days. So that's amazing. And then, I'll be working on the Opal, guys, so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited, because I have tons of good stuff to go on that. We have to finish up welding the exhaust, which we kind of forgot to do. I have rear bumpers. We have a cold air intake setup that we want to do to it. We have... we want to work on the interior a little bit, maybe. We want to fix some rust. We want to do wiring. We have a bunch of stuff, so I'll probably stay over there like 3 days, maybe, and work on the Opal, get it really tuning good. And work on some little stuff like that, maybe install some big stuff. I have literally a box full of parts, which I don't know if I've showed you guys yet. But anyway, stay tuned for that video. And then, as you guys might have known from the 3000 GT video, we sold the 3000 GT VR4 Mitsubishi. It's pretty sad, but you guys are kind of commenting in the video if we sold it. Why we sold it? We sold it because it wasn't as nice as my dad thought whenever he bought it, and he drove 4 hours, so he couldn't really say no. He wanted to get something, and so it was in Michigan. We live in Indiana, so he had to drive 4 hours to get it, or 3 hours, and then it just didn't run right. It it didn't like to start whenever it was cold. Um, it got horrible gas mileage. The O2 sensors were bad in it, and the clutch went out on it, which my dad fixed eventually. But it just had a bunch of problems. The paint wasn't as nice as he expected. The guy kind of lied to him because the check engine light came on like whenever he's coming home, and whenever you unplug the battery, it takes like 50 miles for the check engine light to come on. So that's what we're figuring the guy did. So it's kind of sad, but I liked it. It was a fun car. It's fast. Almost liked it better than the Corvette. I don't know. It was a pretty fun car. But so yeah, so we sold that, and I bought a 2013 Ford Focus SE for my sister, and we got it from our neighbor. Got a smoking deal on it. So you guys are like, oh, I hope we got a good deal on it. And yeah, we did get a good deal on it. So that was worth it. And then the Honda Prelude, 1991 Honda Prelude SI. It's not 4-wheel steer model, but it's automatic too, which kind of sucks. But it is a 2.1 liter, it's a B21A1. That's gonna be my car, my daily driver. Besides the Opal, is gonna be like my project car. And I should be getting that car hopefully this summer. I talked to her the other day. She's my neighbor, and I was talking to her the other day, and she says she doesn't want to get rid of it yet. But hopefully pretty soon here, because I'm hopefully gonna get my learner's permit this summer, because I'm gonna start driver's education classes this summer. I'm 15 years old, and so hopefully I should be getting that. I want to do a lot of mods to that. I want to put an exhaust on it, cold air intake, maybe do a manual transmission swap. I would really like to put a manual in it. If I could find a parts car, that would be amazing, or something. And do like a front lip, do like wheels maybe, if I have enough money for that, maybe. I don't know. So stay tuned for that. And all this wonderful, amazing stuff on the Trumbauer gang. And so yeah, I guess thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.